What's going on, Buffs Nation? Hope you are having a wonderful midweek. I'm having a great one, but I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous today. I'm a little anxious. Maybe some of y'all are able to calm my nerves. Maybe it just has to deal with the fact that, I experienced 2019 with the Nebraska takeover, but I am concerned about how the ticket sale process has been handled by the university specifically for this Nebraska game. And when you come to my channel, again, we're all good vibes, we're positive vibes, but you know that I'm going to give it to y'all straight. Like, I'm going to give you my opinion as is. And I gotta admit, I'm a little concerned. Again, if you're needing information on this, the last time we hosted Nebraska was in 2019 when Mel Tucker was the coach here. And as you can see, it was a sea of red. And yes, us Buffs fans, we can make the joke about, yes, you're coming to spend all that money here at our local businesses and our restaurants and at our university, and that's great. But the show featured a sea of red with the actual game. And this is something that close to 4 million people watched on TV. As a Buff, it was embarrassing. And we need to make sure that never happens ever again. And while I don't think that it's going to be of that magnitude in 2019, I am still concerned that CU's kind of fumbling this a little bit, where it's not exactly going to go off as planned. And if you're not familiar with this rivalry or Nebraska football, they have some of the most loyal and intense fan bases in the entire country. They travel very well. And it was important, as Rick George said when he first signed Prime and we had that press conference, CU fans, stop selling your tickets to this game, because that's exactly what happened. All the season ticket holders, all the people who had bought tickets that were Buffs and resold them, like, we sold out. And regardless of where our team was at, the university deserves better, the team deserves better, the coaches deserve better. Yeah, the players don't deserve that. What I was hoping for was that CU would have made the tickets for specifically Nebraska CU to be non-transferable. Again, season ticket holders had first dibs on all of these tickets. They should have been able to buy the amount of tickets that were part of their season package plus a little bit more if they wanted to, given the option to do that. And they should know, as being a season ticket holder, that this is the game of the year. This is the most important game. Like, for us, this is, like Ohio State in Michigan. This is the biggest game of the year. This means something more than just a win in the win column. And it should have been the case as well for people who were buying in the pre-sale yesterday and season tickets as well. But you're already starting to see, over the last couple months, tickets start to pop up on the secondary markets, those third-party apps, where they are selling tickets to this game. Now, maybe it's not a ton, but still, there are more than plenty of Buff fans out there that would be willing to buy tickets from another Buff season ticket holder or Buffs ticket purchaser to get to that game. Now, what have they done? When you go and buy tickets, they say that they reserve the right to cancel any ticket orders if they see that they're listed for resale. That's great. But now, to my understanding, people from Nebraska can go in and buy those single game tickets straight there from the university website. Now, the other thing that they've done has raised the ticket prices considerably to hurt the pockets, I feel like, of Nebraska fans. Yes, these single game tickets for this game are going for about 3 to 4 times the face value of some of the other home games, and that's going to help price out some of the Nebraska fans, with, especially now, we have a very large pool of Colorado and Coach Prime fans who are going to want to be there. And of course, with supply being limited and the demand being much higher, you're able to raise those prices. So those are a couple things that they are doing to limit this. But like I said, I'm concerned that the ticket office, that we're fumbling the bag a little bit on this. Like, we're fumbling this show, because this is going to be Prime's first home game. This is going to be the showcase. This is going to be a time where we're wanting to show out, be the talk of all the media. And if there is a large portion of Nebraska fans there, that's definitely going to be a talking point. that's going to be embarrassing. And what's a shame is I feel like we could be doing more about this. Now, what can I do about it? Hey, if you have extra tickets to this specific game and you're wanting to sell it to Buff fans, hit me up on Twitter at David Talks Buffs. I'm happy to promote you selling those and putting you in touch with other Buff fans who want to be there. But I'm not going to lie to y'all and say that I'm not nervous about this. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really appreciate your engagement on this. And let me know if you're planning to go to that game or not. Right now I have tickets for the USC game, but I don't think I can afford the Nebraska tickets right now. I think right now if I'm going to drop that kind of money, I'd rather do it on the NBA Finals, and I'm a little unsure if I can even make that work with how those tickets are selling right now. So let me know what you think in the comments. Again, appreciate your support. Want to know your ideas, and go Buffs.